Great coffee, beautiful morning. It's time to record a starting actor episode, but something's wrong. My brain's not into it. I think I've got creative block. We better look into this. This isn't right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to The Starting Actor. I am Vinnie Horst, and I am an actor starting out in the film and TV industry. And I started this YouTube channel so that I could share my tips and tricks and ideas with others that are in the same situation. So, if you find that interesting, and if you find this video interesting, hit the like button and consider subscribing. So, let's get into it. Today is Saturday. It's a beautiful day outside, and it's a day that I would record a starting actor episode. But I wasn't feeling it this morning. My brain was in a fog, and I really couldn't. I wasn't motivated, to be honest with you, to do it. And I thought, this happens to me quite often, and it's something that I should really try to figure out. Wait a second. This is a new episode for The Starting Actor. Now, normally I record these episodes having thought about a script ahead of time and jotting down some ideas and kind of coming prepared to the camera. Today is not that day. Today, this is an ad lib. I am going to bring you what I'm thinking about as a public service announcement about creative block. What I want to do real quick is just to define what creative block is, talk about briefly what are some causes and how to fix it. But really, it's just about making you aware that this is something that happens to everyone, and that you're not alone, and that, you just got to work through it. So first of all, let's talk about creative block. What is creative block? So let's put a definition on the screen here, because I don't really know what the definition is off by heart. But for me, a creative block is when I have a fog or a lack of motivation to do something. So this week I had a long work week, and I was doing lots of wonderful things at work, but my mind was completely on work the whole week, and I didn't really think about the starting actor episode that I was going to record. And then come Saturday morning, it's like I got to turn that switch off. It's hard for me to do that sometimes. And I was thinking about what's going to happen next week. So for me, it's a fog, and that's my cause. And there are many, many different types of causes. And I looked some of them up on the internet, and so fear, exhaustion, high standards, imposter syndrome, fear of rejection, perfectionism, busyness, laziness, lack of structure, lack of inspiration, pressure on yourself to do something, to get started. And then there's a whole different category of stress, personal, emotional, financial, and I'm not going to get into that here because that's a whole different level, but the point is that there's lots of different causes for a writer's block. And so the first step that you have to do to fix it is to identify what the cause is. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's just, you don't really know. But spend some time. Spend a few minutes. And for me, the solution to a creative block is often just getting my mind off of whatever it is that is on my mind and allowing my mind to drift somewhere else. And eventually what I'll find is that for me, I come back to the topic that I was originally intending to work on. So in this case, the starting actor episode. And that's exactly what happened. So today I started doing some internet searches for creative block, and I started thinking about that. And oh wait, I could do a new episode on the creative block, and what is the definition? What are some of the causes? And then suddenly, the creative block was gone. So that's how it worked for me. That's what it was. So figure it out. It's going to take some time, and you won't figure it out. The causes might be different from week to week, from time to time, but there is a reason for it. You just got to figure it out and work through it, and you'll get out the other side. So that is it for this episode. That's all I wanted to do. So if you enjoyed what you saw here today, then hit that like button and consider subscribing, and we'll catch you later.